The terror of the switch. The most traumatic thing in a relationship isn't a blowout fight, it's waking up next to a stranger. It's that haunting moment when the person who gave you the warmest hugs yesterday looks at you today like you're an unwanted notification on their phone. This sudden coldness isn't an accident, it is a precise psychological surgery performed in the depths of your partner's mind. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to reveal exactly what happens in their brain the moment they flip the switch. This isn't about your lack of worth, it's about the terrifying defense mechanisms that turn love into ice. 2. Deactivation strategies. The emergency brake. According to attachment theory, for individuals with avoidant tendencies, intimacy isn't a goal, it's a threat. When a relationship starts feeling too real, too serious, or too close, their brain's internal alarm system goes off. The science. They utilize what psychologists call deactivation strategies. Sudden coldness is essentially an emergency brake, the rewatch moment. They aren't turning cold because you did something wrong. They are turning cold because you did something right. For a damaged psyche, intimacy smells like danger, not safety. The closer you get, the higher they build the wall to prevent themselves from drowning in the connection. 3. The devaluation mechanism, shattering the idol. Have you noticed that when someone turns cold, they suddenly start nitpicking your smallest flaws? This is the devaluation phase. The scientific why. To justify their sudden withdrawal, their brain must destroy the perfect image they had of you. If they still saw you as amazing, they would feel an unbearable amount of guilt for hurting you. The twist. To escape that guilt, their mind reconstructs you as the villain or as annoying. They magnify your flaws to make their exit feel like a logical necessity rather than a cruel choice. They aren't judging you, they are self-medicating their own conscience. 4. The biological flip, from reward to stressor. In evolutionary psychology, we look at the brain's reward system. Usually, a partner is a source of dopamine, but during a sudden freeze, the neurochemistry shifts. The analysis. The person you love undergoes a phase shift. You have moved from being a source of pleasure to a source of cognitive load. The deep insight. When someone turns cold, they aren't processing you. They are processing their own internal overwhelm. You are no longer a person to them. You have become an unfinished task, a debt they don't have the emotional currency to pay. This is why the more you demand an explanation, the more they freeze. You are increasing the debt they already can't afford. 5. Stonewalling as a power dynamic. Sometimes, coldness is a tool for passive-aggressive control. Dr. John Gottman calls this stonewalling. The strategy, by withdrawing, the person shifts the power balance. They watch you become anxious, watch you plead, and watch you search for answers. Your distress gives them a false sense of safety and superiority. The truth, sudden coldness is the language of people who are too cowardly to speak their needs. Instead of saying, "I'm scared," they choose to freeze you out. Silence is a weapon used by those who have no words for their own shadows. 6. The solution, the law of mirroring. When someone freezes you out, your instinct is to run toward them with a heater. Don't. 1. Mirror the distance. If they take 2 steps back, you take 4, not out of spite, but out of dignity. 2. Stop the interrogation. Asking what's wrong is like pouring gasoline on the fire of their avoidance. Your silence is the only thing that creates the vacuum necessary for them to feel the weight of your absence. 3. The priority pivot. Your value is not determined by the emotional thermometer of an unstable person. The only way to win a game of coldness is to stop playing it. The closing, the final strike. Sudden coldness is the signature of someone who is not at peace with their own inner world. If someone can leave you in the freezing cold of not knowing without a single word of explanation, they never deserved your warmth in the first place. You cannot wake someone who is pretending to be asleep, but you can choose to stop standing outside their closed door. Leave a comment below. Have you ever been ghosted while still in a relationship? How did you survive the frost?